Hello guys, so welcome to my channel Tech with Kazim. So today I want to show you guys how you can actually push your code to a repo you're contributing to on GitHub. So we're going to be doing that directly from VSCode. So we're going to push to a particular repo that maybe we are added to that, or you can actually fork a repository and create a branch there, so you issue a pull request. But what we're doing today is from VS Code. We already part of a repo. We're already collaborators to a repo, so we're going to be pushing our codes to that repo from VS Code directly to GitHub, and we'll be doing that from VS Code. So before we go ahead, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Now, if you look at my VS Code here, so these are the two. I have a lot of files here in this folder. I have the bio.html and biostar.html. So these are the two I want to push to, because this one just contains some HTML file of this. This is the page I actually want to push. So it's just an image of me with some text animation on it. So this is the HTML file, and this is actually the CSS for that. So just as simple as it is. So back to the HTML. So I want to push this. So I'm going to head over to GitHub now. So I'm going to head over to GitHub now, so github.com, because I like to be signed in first to avoid any authentication issues. I'm just going to say github.com. So I'm just go to github.com. Yeah, so this is my page, but before that, please make sure, if this is the first time you're using the Git on your VS Code, make sure you have installed Git on your system. And also, if you look here, account, so I've actually signed into my GitHub as CasBrains, and that's my username for GitHub. So, and okay, back to GitHub. So this organization that I've been added to. So if I go on the view organization, and I have a repo there that I'm a collaborator to. So this repo here, class 11 assessment repo. So that is a repo I'm going to. So the repo currently have 7 branches. So I'm going to create a new branch, and so these are the branches that are currently there. So I'm going to create a new branch to actually push the repo. So going to the main. So now the first thing I want to do on the branch, on the repo, the class 11 assessment repo, I'll just click on code here. I'll copy the URL, because I currently don't have this repo clone on my local machine. But if you have already clone the repo, you are a contributor to on your machine, so you can skip this. So I'll now head over to my VS Code. So I'm going to come here and open terminal. So open a new terminal. So I'm just going to take it up so that we can all see the code. So the first thing I want to do is a git clone. So I'm just going to do a git clone with the URL. So git clone with the URL this way. So I will hit on enter, and it's going to clone that repo onto my local machine in this directory that I've specified as well. So I have it cloned here. So this, you can see the assessment by the left here, but I want to move these two files there. So you can actually do a drag and drop if that is going to work. But if not, if it's not working, so you can just go to the directory. You can see the new file is currently empty. So I'm just going to copy these two files there. Or you create newer files before you start working, right? You can create, because I already have this new file existed. So I'm just going to copy the two files there. Yeah, so if I open it now, so I have the two files there. So if I go back to, you can see the two files on that is currently on stage. So now the next thing I want to do is to do a git branch. So I just want to see the branches actively there. So if I do a git branch, so I'm having this error, but you're having this error because in this there's no any git asset in this repository. So you have to change directory to the repo that you actually cloned. So I'm just going to say cd, exactly the way the repo is spelled, class 11 hyphen, you can just see it here, hyphen assessment is actually capital A, hyphen assessment. So when you see it into this directory, so you cannot do a git branch now. So because this folder is a git folder, so you can do, yeah. So when you do a git branch now, you can see we have main. So you can actually contribute to the main branch. The owner or the creator or the maintainer of that branch only has the right to do that, except they give you a special right, I don't know, to do that. But usually you want to create your own branch. And how do you create your own branch? You can just git branch git branch -c is to create a new branch. So I'll just call it Kazim. So meaning the name of the person, that's my name that I want to contribute. Then the name of I'll just call it profile, because that image is about my profile with text animation on it. So I just call it so that it will be visible there, because there are other people contributing to this branch. So I just want to name my own Kazim hyphen, then the name of the project, I'll just say profile page. I'll just say profile page. That's the name of my project. So I'll hit on enter. So once you hit on enter, you have this return. So you can just do a git branch again now. So you can see that we have these two branches there, the main and Kazim profile page. And the one in green shows the active branch, the one that anything you push here goes into the memory. That is if you have the authority to do that. But I want to check out, meaning I want to switch to this branch. When I switch, this will now be green and this one will now be white. So, and the way you do that is to do a checkout. So I'm going to say git checkout. So git checkout. Now, we want to check out to which branch? The branch you created, Kazim profile page. Profile page. So I'm going to hit on enter, and it says switch to branch. So I'm going to verify with a git branch again. With a git branch. So you can see Kazim profile page is now on green. So meaning this is now the active branch, and you can see asterisks by the side. Anything we push here goes into the Kazim profile page. I'm going to clear this so that you guys can see at the top. Then the next thing also I want to do is just, you can also run git status. So git status allow you to know exactly which branch you were working on. So git status just tells me that I have two files that are currently on track that I have not added. So I'm going to be adding these two files that you see they're currently showing red. By the time I'm done, it should be showing green, sorry. So now to add those files, I'll just do a git. But I didn't mean I have so I can do a git add asterisk to add everything. Let's say you have a lot of files there, you can't just be adding them one after the other. You can just do a git add all, and all the files will go there. So but for now, let me just do it one after so that you guys can, for the first time, you can see that. So git add the bio.html. So I've added that. If I do a git status, now, so you see I have a new file added, which is bio.html. I've not done this. I'm going to do the bio styles as well. Let me clear the screen. So I'm just clearing so that you guys can see at the top of the page. So I'm going to add the second one, git add. So it will be biostyles.css. So now it's added. So if I run a git status now, you see I have the two new files added. Now we've added the files. So the next thing is to commit, because in GitHub, if you don't commit, these files will not be pushed there. So I'm just a git. So git commit. If you run a git commit, you can provide a message. You can just say done. So the M is for the message, done. So once I'm done, but before I run this, if you're actually, so you can run the git help. So you can just say git branch help. So now to use this command, git branch dash help is going to open an interface for you where you can see it blinking. I have it ready here. So you learn everything about git branch, how to add those commands. You can learn more there and what they do. But for now, let's head back to VS Code, and we're going to commit those two files. So we're going to run a git commit -m. We're going to give it a message, and we're going to say done. That's the message I just want to give them. So when we say done, so it should work. So let me Control C to go out here. I'm going to do that again. Git commit -m. So I'm going to say done. Yeah. So I'll just wait for it to be done. So once that is done, then I need to just push, because if you don't push as well, you might not see that there. So I'll say git push origin head. So when you say git push origin head, so you can see it has total 0, all these 0. So I'm not sure if, so I just have to go and confirm there. So I'm going to refresh. Currently we have 7 branches, so I'm going to refresh this page. So we now have 8 branches. So I'm going to check it now. So I have this, so it's not, so I can't see it here, so I have to do that again. I don't think it's added, so I have to do that again. So I've already created a branch. Now I have to let me go use git status. So I'm just going to use git status. So I have the two files there, git status, they've been added. So I'm going to commit git commit -c, I'm going to say done -c, and I'm going to, so git commit -m for message, sorry, it is -m for the message. So I want to say done. Yeah, so if you receive this two new, you should know that is ready. So two files change, 64 insertions. So we're ready to now push. So the last thing I'm going to do is git push origin head. I'm going to say git push origin head, and we'll wait for it to push that. So now we can see it. It says 5 done, and it has actually pushed all this to the origin head, and you're done here. So I'm just good. So you can see that I don't have it as active branch here. So if I just refresh this now, so you can see I have it now. Profile so updated by me, so that's the username. So if you want to learn how to give a username to whatever you've done on GitHub, so you can also go through the GitHub page, and you'll be able to see that. So currently I have it here, so I'm going to click this one that I did see updated 1 minute ago, and this is the page, and you can see I have the bio.html, biostars.css. So I have those two files created there. So now you can from here issue a pull request, and so that once the pull request has been checked and validated, it can now be merged into the main branch. But here we've done what we've done the tags. We've actually pushed these two files to a branch on the repo that we're collaborator on. So you can see it done 1 minute ago. So thank you guys for watching this video to the end. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you, and see you some other time.